everybody, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new to us, then welcome aboard and we hope you enjoy what you see. If you're an old friend, then hi, thanks for coming back. So I'm Dawn.
I'm Gary.
And we are the Disney Grown-Ups. And we have just done our Walt Disney World haul. We are now going on to our Florida Mall and outlets kind of stuff. So we went to Galaxy's Edge and we went to Batu for the first time and did Smuggler's Run and so on. And whilst we were there, we did actually buy a water as well, but it was so hot that the label, all the glue melted and the label actually slid off and it just left a big sticky mess.
It's actually a massive sun trap, that place.
Yeah,
been built.
so we didn't bring that one home, but we did bring home these two.
Oops.
Now I know there's been a bit of a thing about the TSAs deciding whether you can or can't bring them back, and there was some people saying you could bring them back full, some people saying they had to be empty, but we in the end went for drinking them and bringing them back empty in our suitcase. But there you go, thermal detonators. And also while we were there, we obviously told you we went to Mickey's Not So Scary. So whilst you're there, there are several places you can go and collect candy. We collected a little bit. We only went to about 6 of the 13 stations, and Gary got to the point where he refused for me to go to any more because it was getting ridiculous. You get a nice bag as you go in, and we have, I mean they're actually in Ziploc bags just for bringing them home, but we got quite a lot of candy. I think we just weighed it, and what did I say it was? £6. £6 of candy. £6 of candy.
You know what that is a metric, don't care.
Yeah, so £6 of candy, and our bags were brimming and we couldn't put any more in. There were some families that were walking around with a rucksack and they were filling their candy bags and they just emptied it.
You could take your own bag or buy your...
Yeah, you could buy some people have bought like huge carrier bags, haven't they?
Massive bags, but I mean,
and I said,
more than enough.
You know, had we have known, we would have taken our own bag.
Well, we might not have done.
No, but Gary actually had a tantrum in the end and said to me, we cannot go to any more candy stops.
Because look,
we've literally only done about 6 or 7.
Just put it on and it just falls off.
Yeah, and as you walk up to it, they just literally dip their hand in, get a whole handful and just put it in.
And we've eaten some of it as well.
Yeah, and we did, Gary
loads of
Snickers, wasn't it?
Mini Snicker bars and
Twixies and things
and stuff like that, so I've eaten quite a few of those. So
yeah, and I was eating bits as we was going around, like Skittles and bits as well, so that's what we got left from that. So, yeah. Right, okay.
£6 worth of sweets.
Candy. Something we did forget in the last one though, which was Walt Disney World, in as much as it was Disney Springs, was this little beauty, and I don't mean Gary. So Gary bought a t-shirt in Uniqlo and he really liked that because it had Steamboat Willie on it and he really likes that. So, like a bit of Steamboat Willie, don't you? Anyway, moving on swiftly. So, we went to the Disney outlet. Gary's going to giggle the whole time now. And to be honest, you had to be there really early. And even though we got there really early, we were still in a queue to join the queue. He's going to giggle the whole way through now. So we didn't get all the bargains we were hoping for. However, we did get these, which are really cute. They are silver glittery ears and they were $4.99. So I was lucky to get them. We also, in the outlets, got a mug, which I should have already unwrapped, but I haven't. Oh my God, they put a lot of wrapping on this. Oh my goodness. Okay, bear with me while I just unwrap. And that was a Haunted Mansion mug with the hitchhiking ghosts on it.
Yes, a thermos thing.
No, it's a mug, but it's a mug with a, it says Haunted Mansion on the back, and it's got the lid that you can sip through there. And that was originally $20, reduced to $7.99. So that was very good. Obviously the ears are usually about $24, $25, and that was reduced down to $4.99. Picked up some of these, and this is a magnetic sticker here, and that was originally $9.99, and I think that was $2.99 we got that for. Something like that. It was pretty good. So I picked up a couple of those. And also this patch set, so that you can sew them onto your clothes and things. You can see them. They're usually $12.99, and I think they were $2.99 or $3.99, something along those lines. And another magnet set, which was Minnie bits and Mickey bits, and that was originally, I believe, about $12.99, and we got it for $1.99. So some of these bits, when we get to, because when we were away, we couldn't believe we hit 400 subscribers, and we're even further on than that now. So when we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to go do a little giveaway. We're going to do a little giveaway. Yes, we're going to do a giveaway, and we might put some of these bits and pieces in with that. We also bought a Pirates of the Caribbean lanyard, which again originally $12.99. I think we paid about $2.99 for it, and the Pirates of the Caribbean pass holder that goes on the bottom of it, and that was originally $9.99, and we got that for $1.49. So that was pretty good. That was a pretty good bargain. So those two together. Patches. Now they had a lot of these patches in Disney Springs in the shops and in the Emporium, but they were really expensive really for what they were. But in the outlet they had this one, which was originally $9.99. They had this one, which again was originally $9.99, and this one, which was originally $9.99, and they were all $2.99. So that was pretty good. So we bought those. Not sure what we're going to put them on yet or what we're going to do with them. The other big purchase I made in the outlets, and I know it's a bit, Gary wasn't quite sure about it, our daughter wasn't quite sure about it, but I just went for it in the end anyway. And that is, if you go to the Cherry Tree Lane dress shop and everything, they have, you see a lot of people wearing these really pretty sundresses, and this one has all the Magic Kingdom bits and things on it all around the bottom, and this was originally $180. $180, and I got this for $24.99. Now they had extra large, extra large, extra small, and then they had one large that somebody just happened to put back. It is too big for me. I am hoping my daughter will help me to take it in a bit, because it is too big for me. Not hugely amount too big, because it's got the stretchy, and without stretching it, it kind of just sits there. I mean, it is supposed to cling a bit, but it doesn't on me. It is a bit big, but I think we can work with it. And for $24.99, I wasn't going to let that go. So that was my bargain of the day. They didn't have many, and people literally were running and grabbing, weren't they? It is a frenzy. If ever you go there, it is a nightmare. It is a frenzy.
If you don't like shopping, don't go in there.
And Gary couldn't believe what I did say to him. You know, we're going to have to queue to get in. He didn't quite believe me, but we had to queue to get in the queue to get in the queue.
Yeah.
So
and a lot of it was in direct sunlight, which wasn't very comfy.
Yeah. You bought a couple of t-shirts in there, didn't you? That's
Yes,
really
I did.
soft.
Yes, I did.
So Gary bought this one,
Self-explanatory.
which is Star Wars Galaxy Edge, which, you know, and it's got on the corner here on the arm, it's got landing 2019.
Well, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so you know that it was an opening one. Now that originally
Didn't even notice that.
was $34.99, And Gary wanted a Galaxy's Edge one because we'd gone there. I know we hadn't gone on the actual opening, but obviously it was the first time we'd been there. But that was $34.99 and he got it for $9.99. And they've still got ones like this in the actual shop in Walt Disney World. So it's always worth having a look in the character warehouse first, because you know they do have sometimes they have things
Didn't
that are
realise
there.
you said Galaxy's Edge. Because I looked at it very closely. I didn't notice that bit on
I
the
thought
art.
that's why you'd got
I thought
it.
it just said Star Wars. I've just noticed that as
And
well.
I said to you it's a Galaxy's Edge one, but
It's the
hey.
heat, it's nothing
So
else.
the
I'm
other
noticing
thing
things.
I found, because Gary loves Jafar, and I found this one and I said to him, it's a bit, this one is, that's a large, isn't it? And this one is a medium, so this one might be a bit snug, but for the price I said to him it was worth taking a chance. So we got this one, which is Jafar, and it says, I love my job, which is very ironic for Gary. But yeah, that's, he's going to wear that to work, not.
Yeah. I'm sick of pole dancing, it just chafes.
So this one was originally $34.99. $34.99 is the standard price now for t-shirts in Walt Disney World, and he got this for $1.99. So for that price I just said to him, even if it doesn't fit, just squeeze into it or whatever, because for $1.99 you can't say no. I don't think this is going to fit either, because for me this is, because it's a small, and it's quite a small. This was originally, again, $34.99, and it is a sort of, it's kind of the thickness of a Spirit jersey, but it's like a sweat top, and yeah, it's the same thickness as that, but it's the original Walt Disney World, established 1971. It's really cute, and it was $1.99. $1.99. How could I walk away and leave that? Even if it doesn't fit me, I will find somebody that it will fit. For $1.99, I was not going to walk away. So I think that was it for the outlets. We then went on to for the character warehouse outlet. We then went on to some of the other outlets, and we went to the Old Navy outlet. And Gary bought this as his new smart shirt. As you can see, Gary lives in t-shirts.
Smart casual.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I shan't be wearing a tie with it.
He doesn't do dressing up. Only for, you know, weddings and funerals and, you know, christenings. But other than that, he doesn't do smart dress. He's t-shirt man. But he does, at Christmas time, he will make the effort and sometimes put on a smart casual shirt. And his old smart casual shirt that comes out every year and has done for about 20 years is wearing thin.
Looking a bit tired.
Yeah, so he picked up this one in Old Navy. And that was originally $30, and he got it for $13.99.
Good one.
So yes,
That was less than I thought. I thought it was 20.
well, there you go.
Oh, they gave me too much money for that then.
You didn't give me too much money for that. In the Old Navy outlet thing as well, I picked up these. I don't know if you can see, they're kind of like trouser legging type things, and they're kind of black with like a little velvet polka dot. I don't think the camera's going to pick that up. It might do. Oh, it has. I just thought they'd be nice for, like, you know, Christmas times or evenings, going out, putting a nice top with them, and they're just a nice stretchy casual thing. And they were originally $39, but they had, was it 30 or 40% off everything?
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
There was quite a lot, so that they didn't end up costing me that. And they also had these leggings, which again are kind of stretchy, but they're more like trousers than leggings. They're very, very thick. They're more like a smart sort of trouser. And they were $29, and again I think it was either 40 or 50% off them. It's quite a big discount, and I got those in this colour as well, which I thought would look really nice with a nice black top or whatever. And they were exactly the same price and discount. In the outlets, Gary went into the Levi's store. So Gary always has trouble getting Levi's over here, and the last decent pair he got was in Florida. And he finds the sizing over here is very kind of structured. You've only got certain, you don't have like in-between sizes. And he wanted a 33-30 because he's big on the waist but short in the leg.
That's not big. What, 33?
Massive. No, but in proportion.
Well, yeah, I mean,
proportion.
A lot of my things are, depending who makes them. A lot of my things are 32. So a couple of these are 34. These slide down a bit when I put a belt on them.
Well, anyway.
And you can't get odd sizes in this country anymore.
In places like Debenhams or whatever, he goes to look at Levi's, the 501s, and they are how much? About 80 something pounds?
80, 90 pounds, ridiculous.
Yeah. So these worked out to be about £50. So, or was it? No, $50. $50, wasn't it? $50.
$50,
yeah. $50. So I bought these for Gary as a belated anniversary present. So, but they fitted perfectly, and really now I wish he'd have got a couple of pairs.
Well, they've gone up.
But, yeah, they've gone up a lot.
They've gone up. I think the last couple of pairs I bought were from JCPenney's, and they worked out to be about £23, £24. So the stuff has really gone up.
We went to American Eagle because our daughter had asked us to pick up some jeans for her there. They were buy one get one half price. Bought some jeans for her, which she has now got, so I can't show you those. But I picked up a pair for myself of black jeans because I don't have any black jeans, and I just thought, well, why not? These were $49.95, but it was buy one get one half price, so that worked out cheaper, whatever. She actually buys the American Eagle stuff and has it sent over, and it costs her an absolute fortune with shipping and everything.
Yeah.
In Florida Mall there is a shop called Papaya, and they are kind of Primark-y prices, and they've got a lot of nice clothes. So I bought myself a nice little vest top, and that was $13.99, but I believe they had a sale on, and when I got to the checkout it was only $9.99. So that's quite a pretty little top.
Result.
And the same with this one. This was $9.99, and I believe when I got to the checkout they only charged me $7.99 for it. I can't remember what the discount was or whether it was just a row, but they're just two little tops. I bought underwear, but I don't think you want to see that, do you? So I like the stuff called Flirtitude, which is in JCPenney. And that's pretty nice stuff. It's really comfortable, and they always have a sale on, like get two for a certain price or get free underwear with it, or you know, whatever. But I'm not going to show you. I bought quite a lot, but I'm not going to show you all that
because channel and all that
because it's too personal. So yeah, that was, I think, the most of what we bought in the outlets. Can't think there was anything else. The rest of but Florida Mall we also bought, look, you're missing it all, it's all down there. We went to Bath and Body Works. Gary loved it.
It smelled amazing.
He kept washing his hands almost constantly.
I didn't realise there was a sink in there, you could test them all out.
Don't have a battery on that.
I've washed my hands about 12 times with different soaps.
They had a special offer,
amazing.
And it was buy 6, and I can't remember how much. Buy 6 of these for $30 maybe, can't remember. Sorry folks. So we got this one, which smelled really nice, and I really like that one. We got this warm, they had all their autumn kind of flavours out, but they didn't have any Christmas ones, which was a shame. This is the warm vanilla sugar. That's really nice. I really liked that one.
Lovely.
We bought this one for our daughter because we thought it looked like her new cat. And
slightly
also,
more angular.
Yeah. That's not going to focus. Yeah, it is. There we go. And that was Perfect Pumpkin. I do like a nice...
Perfect pumpkin.
Okay, go on quickly.
The emphasis on the per.
Oh, this is a very manly kind of mahogany and teak wood, which is a really nice smell. There we go. What have we got here? Sweater weather. So that's a nice wintry kind of snowy kind of, you know, snuggle up warm.
Another mahogany teak wood.
And we got another mahogany teak wood. I think that's because it smelt so nice. And I think it smelt a bit like, if you know Abercrombie kind of smell when you go in the shop, I think it smelled a bit like that. So that's really nice. And we spent a long time in there, didn't we? Because it's like
washing hands.
It's like when you go to duty free and you start smelling perfume, and after a while you're just like, oh, I don't remember which one I smelt, which one smells the nicest. So they've also got these really cute little anti-bac gels, which you can carry around with you. There we go. So we have that one, which was sweet pumpkin, cinnamon pumpkin, which was one of my favourites. Then we've got cucumber melon, sunshine and lemons. These I don't think are focusing. Then we've got another cucumber and melon. This one is Georgia peach. So, and also, if you bought all those, you got one of these for $1. And they are little holders you can hook on your belt or your rucksack, and you put your anti-bac in it. So we bought a couple of those as well. So that is it.
The free carrier bag.
It's not, well, it's a paper bag, isn't it? So,
ooh.
Right, thank you very much for watching. That is it for the outlets and Florida Mall as far as we can remember. The rest of the things will be Walmart, Target, Michael's. Oh, one other quick thing that I did buy at Gatwick Airport, which I know isn't an outlet or Florida Mall, but, and this is a skinny dip, and it was just too cute not to get, and it is a power bank, and I really liked that. So I bought that. That was £22.50 from Gatwick Airport.
And I bought a belt.
Oh, and Gary bought a Ted Baker belt, which was
airport.
very expensive.
Yeah, I've never spent that much on a boat before.
£32.50.
It's like a stretchy one.
Yeah,
So,
which our daughter thinks is hideous.
but
Anyway,
my cords were sliding down, so it served the purpose.
okay, so confession time. We're editing this bit in. So if it looks a bit disjointed, it's because we've edited it in. So excuse the hair. We've put the same tops back on. We're not wearing the same bottoms, but hey, we just did it for...
Same bum.
Yeah, same bum, but not the same bottoms. So basically, we forgot to tell you that in Florida Mall, we actually went to their Yankee Candle shop. And in there they had, I love Yankee Candle, so do my daughters. So I bought, in fact actually I bought these in Walmart, but the Yankee Candle, so I'm just going to add them in. These are the, you can't seem to get them over here, and it is spiced pumpkin. And I bought that when we went 3 years ago as a car jar for my car, and I absolutely loved it. But it smells so nice, doesn't it? It's really nice. So I've got some fragrance wax melts. There's there's 6 of them, and I think they were about $3 something. They were really, really cheap. So they are the wax melts. I've got 2 lots of them. I've already started using some of my tarts and my votives, but they had a sale on, and it was like $1 for each thing. So I've got a honey cinnamon, or no, sorry, honey clementine. I've got no glasses on, so I can't read. This one is a cinnamon stick, which I love. I've also got a golden chestnut, and these are flavours we don't seem to be able to find over here. And obviously these are all harvest based. They didn't have any of their Christmas ones out. Spiced pumpkin.
Would you actually call it a flavour?
It's a fragrance, it's a flavour. I don't know. And apple pumpkin. So they are really, really, they are just so nice. I can't wait to burn all those. Yeah, I could actually eat them. And they also had...
Eat one. Eat one on camera.
They also had a special offer, and they had their car jars, and they were selling them for $1 each. And you had it was
a bit like €1.
Yeah, but it was a maximum of 30 per person, and there were people in there buying like 30 and that. But so my daughter likes this one, which is Home Sweet Home. I don't even know if that's going to focus, but I can't even bother today. So it's Home Sweet Home. So I've got 1, 2 of those. Did I get 2? Yep. Then I got spiced pumpkin, because as I say, I can't get it here. So I got 3 of those spiced pumpkin. Clean cotton is a standard favourite of everybody in our family. So clean cotton
gives me a headache.
Yeah, I think it gives Abigail a headache as well. But clean cotton is one of my favourites.
Yankee cotton.
And the Sicilian lemon, which is also another favourite. So I bought those. I didn't go mad and buy 30. I was very good. So I bought those from the Yankee Candle shop. So they were a bargain. And they had all the big jars and everything. And it was a special offer on it. It was buy was it buy 3 for the price of 2, or buy 1 get 1 half price? They had
Six,
so many.
6 for the price of 1.
Oh, was it buy? No, I'll tell you what it was. It was buy 3.
For the price of 6.
It was buy 3 get 3 free. Try saying that when you're drunk. But that was in all the jars, and as much as I would have loved to have, I just knew I couldn't bring all those home. So that would have been such a bargain. Anyway, so that's a little bit of Yankee Candle that I forgot. And the other thing that Gary realised we'd forgotten was...
Yeah, the 2 big things that carry it all home.
Suitcases. So before we went, and Gary was a little bit grumpy about going because he was getting nervous about flying, so he wasn't really in the mindset for it. And I said, the joy of going premium, other than the space and everything, is the fact that you can take 2 suitcases each. What do we want to take 2 for? That's ridiculous. And I said, well, because we'll bring stuff back. Well, it's nothing I want to buy. So after me arguing the toss for God knows how long.
What did I said a pair of jeans?
Yeah, he said he'd pair of jeans, but he did buy some more than that, as you can see.
A pair of jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah. So we argued, and he said no, we didn't need to take them. So we just took our 2 large suitcases.
No, I need those.
And I said, I bet we do. No. So we did. So we went and bought a new suitcase out there. And then we realised we needed another new suitcase. So we ended up actually buying 2 new suitcases. We got medium-sized ones, which are only, you know, about that bit smaller than the large ones, to be honest. But they were really good. But a word of advice, the reason we've decided to tell you this is, like Gary said, they are so expensive out there. Now, if you're taking suitcases, firstly, we've got a loft full of suitcases, so we could have taken some and saved some money.
Well, that's not strictly true.
Well,
I
virtually.
don't even got a loft full. We certainly could have laid our hands on another 2 to take.
Well, 2 at least.
Yeah.
But
old ones.
we
Job.
Also could have bought some cheapy ones from places like Primark or wherever. You can pick suitcases up, medium-sized ones, for about £30-ish. And we found that in Walmart and Target, which we thought would be the cheapest places to go, the cheapest ones we could even find were about $80. And they were the soft fabric ones, weren't they?
From like about 80 to 140 or something stupid.
Well, more than that, some of them. For the basic ones, we're not talking about designer ones or labels or whatever. We're talking about your real bottom, sort of bulk standard, you know, cheapy suitcases. You know, bargain basement suitcases. So if you think you're going to need extra suitcases, take them with you. Don't listen to Gary, just take them. So, but they are nice cases that we've got.
Don't take my hat, which is why you can't see it because I'm eating it.
Yeah, they are nice suitcases that we've got. They are in the loft now, so we can't show you them. But they have, they're expandable, they're hard shell, 4 wheels, obviously, because that's always easy to drag around. And they have a special TSA lock on them. So there's a combination lock that you can set for yourself, but it also has a little lock underneath it. And apparently the TSAs have a special key which fits all of these.
There's a little keyhole in it as well, so they've got a key that overrides it all, so they can undo it without breaking it open.
Yeah, so they can actually check your goods.
But I don't know I'm not sure about this side though.
No.
This side of the pond, as it were. I'm not sure if they've got the same sort of keys.
But to be honest, it's usually the little slips we get in the case are usually to say that TSA have checked all your goods, as opposed to this end. Nobody seems to bother this end. But and yes, we did get checked by TSA. We did have the little label in the case, didn't we, to say?
Yeah.
And I think it's because there was obviously so much organic material, as in all the sweets and bits and pieces that we brought back. So
candles, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, so we thought we'd just edit that bit in. So we'll now carry on with the rest of what we were doing. Right, with that, we are going to say goodbye to you lovely people. We probably won't do our next one just yet, so we may well change clothes, you never know. So the next one will be, as I say, Target, Walmart, Michael's, and anything that's left over.
We've got loads of smelly stuff to make us look clean.
Yes, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, because we have got so much coming your way. We've got all of our Walt Disney World trip. We've got all the vloggers we met, the first time on the Skyliner, me screaming on lots of rides I didn't like, trips to the medical centre, which actually I don't think we actually filmed the medical centre. I think I was too poorly at that point. We've got... We've got Gary being hot and miserable, we've got me being happy, we've got all sorts of stuff coming your way. So on top of that, we have still got Disneyland Paris restaurant reviews to do, we've still got family tags that we're doing, we have a meeting coming up soon with some other lovely people, which actually by the time I put this one out we may well have met them. So we've got lots of really exciting things coming your way. As I say, we might even try some live streams, you never know. That's a bit of a nightmare. We've just learned, like kids with a new toy. But anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you real soon. And remember, you're never too old for Disney.
Bye.